What's up? Alex Ford here, going live and excited for today. If you guys, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to wait a few minutes to have some people jump on here. And while people jump on here, I'm just going to blab on for a little bit because this training that I'm doing today, this is actually meant to be one of the trainings. You guys might have heard that I'm doing a promotions secrets training where I'm sharing all my, insider promo tactics to be able to get new customers for your business in a Facebook group. And I'm meant to do a video today in that Facebook group. And I thought, why don't I do the training, just this one, in that group and also share it outside the group? So I'm currently live on my Facebook profile on my page. You guys might be in the Facebook group as well. So in the mentoring group. So I just wanted to get some great content out there to help you guys be able to just build your business, right? And I've created an incredible result in the last 6 days, which, I mean, it's been game changing. It's been exciting, and I want to share with you guys exactly how I've been able to do it. So before we get into it, I would love to know who's jumping on here live. I know we've got some people already on here. Let me know in the comments. Just let me know where you're from if you're watching live. And if you're watching the replay, just comment #replay. And hey, Jake, I see you're on here. Cool. So you're like, yeah, awesome. So yeah, it's been a while since that boot camp happened. Totally. So I hope you're doing well, Jake. But yeah, guys, like, excited. All right. So as I said, definitely let me know, who's jumping on here and where you're from. Or #replay. But as I mentioned, the title of today's Facebook Live is how I generated 15 plus new customers in the last 6 days, right? No jokes. I'm going to share with you how I did that. If you want to know how I did that, throw up some reactions, drop an X in the comments below, and how I hit a new rank as well. Literally, like about 3 hours ago, I hit that rank. And ever since I hit that rank 3 hours ago, I've even had 2 more new customers sign up. There was one that was literally a minute before I hit live. Another customer. Hey, Joyce, I see you on. You're probably watching this as well. So I know Joyce joined this, became a new customer as well. So I think it's about 17 or 18 new customers now in 6 days. So who wants to know how I did that? And I'm going to share with you exactly, or it's a 4-step formula that I've used to be able to achieve this. And here's the thing, actually, I'll get to it in a second, right? So it's a 4-step formula that I've used to build my brand and this is the thing as well, generate organic leads. This is powerful because I'm a big proponent of paid advertising, Facebook ads, solo ads, anything paid I love because it just drives a ton of traffic. But in the last 6 days, I've been able to do this 100% organically across Facebook, Instagram, YouTube as well, email list sales as well, even people getting started that I had no idea who they were, and they got started. And once they got started, I had a conversation with them, had to give them access to some bonuses. And I'm like, how did you find me? How did you know about, this offer, this thing that's happening? And, he's like, oh, I've been on your newsletter and been following you on your Facebook page, right? Never seen his name, never seen his face. I wasn't even friends with him on my personal profile. And here are people that are getting started that I had no idea who they were, right? And they got started, became a customer. They were like an organic sale. And I'm making sales on demand on social media. It's not like I woke up 3 days ago and all of a sudden sales started raining down from the sky, right? There is a specific formula I've used to be able to create that, right? And create an influx of new sales. So let me know if you want to know, this formula. And I'm just going to quickly do a shout out because we've got a bunch of people here. So we've got Raynette from South Africa. Awesome. Good to see you on here. Kelly, good to see you here. Chuck, Andre. So Jake already mentioned Jake. So awesome stuff. So the other thing as well, before I get into it, I wanted to mention, this was actually meant to be a training that I was going to do in a private Facebook group that I have where I train on attraction marketing. And currently I'm doing a series on, teaching some promo secrets that I've used again, to just bring in this influx of customers. But I decided to make this just public, right? So I'm in the Facebook group. I'm in, you know, all my profiles. So if any of you guys are in the Facebook group, awesome. You know, definitely let me know in the comments. You can always, you know, leave your questions on here and I'll be able to answer them later as well. But I'm going to get straight into it because get this, guys, like talk about creating, like doing whatever it takes to build your business, right? Who wants to guess what time it is for me right now? Some of you might know the time difference between like Australia and the US. So no jokes, it's 3:48 a.m. right now, and here I am doing a Facebook Live because, you know, I'm not one to be all like hustle. I pretty much took the day off yesterday during the day, and then I'm working during the night just to, you know, do some stuff. So yeah, 3:48 a.m. But I'm going to get into it, right? So the 4-step formula. Some of you guys might know it as a 3-step formula, but I've actually expanded it a little bit because I realized there's one part to all of this and building a business on social media that was missing in this formula that will make you a lot more money, right? So let me get into it. So the 4-step formula. Okay, so I've been doing this for quite a few years now, right? This formula. Probably I started learning real online marketing back in 2015. Before that, I was in a network marketing company. They didn't really teach you online marketing as online marketing is, like attraction marketing and all that. So starting 2015, right? I probably was about 2016. I started learning this formula, 3-step formula. And here's it. This is the formula, right? Number 1, step 1. Actually, you want to write this down. It's BES, right? So that's 3 steps there. But I'm going to give you the 4th one at the end, which is like the new one I've added. And the 4th one is the one that creates a lot of customers in one go. All right. So I'm going to start with the 3-step formula first. So B, what does B stand for? Is you want to build your audience. This is so key, right? So if you're building a business, let's say on Facebook, I'll use Facebook as an example. This is applicable to anywhere on social media, whether you're on Instagram, whether you're even on TikTok. TikTok's a really fast way to build an audience right now. You know, whether you're YouTube, even an email list, right? You want to focus on building an audience. I'm just going to use Facebook as an example because yeah, I got a lot of people that I'm connected to on Facebook, but building an audience is so important, right? You want to be able to build a list of friends that are in your space. That I'm going to go on to the next step in a second, what do you do with those people, but you want to continuously building a friends list of people that could be your potential customers, right? Your perfect prospects. Now, a lot of people come into the online marketing game, network marketing, you know, just home business or affiliate marketing. And I've seen it, like it happens all the time. They come into the game and then they start creating like promotional posts, you know, putting their links out there, creating posts, creating videos, but they never focus on building their audience, right? And no jokes, I've seen people that where when they get started, might be in the company that I'm in or some other company, you know, they might have maybe 70 friends on their Facebook profile. I'm just going to use Facebook profile as an example. And then maybe 3 months later, you know, I mean, they've been actively creating posts, videos, whatever it is. And then 3 months later, they've still got 70 friends. Right, but they're still doing the thing. They're still creating videos, creating content, maybe written posts. And then 6 months later, they've still got maybe 72 friends. And then 9 months later, they've got maybe 79 friends. Right now, what do you think that's going to do for someone's business if that's the growth of their friends list? Nothing, right? Because the same 70 people might not be interested in their business, right? The same 70 people might just be friends and family, or even like, if those people were going to be interested, they would have already made an inquiry by then, right? Or wanted to learn more. So this is why it's really important to continuously build your audience. And how do I personally do this? I'm going to share with you some actual tactics that you can go start doing today, right? So one of those, which is a really big one that I've been doing recently, and I've been actually doing this for a long time, is you want to find leaders in your space, in your niche. So let's use network marketing as an example, right? So if you're in network marketing, you want to go find some other network marketing leaders, in the industry on Facebook, find their Facebook pages, right? So I'll give you some names, right? Could be Ray Higdon. Who knows Ray Higdon? Who knows Eric Worre? Who knows Tanya Eliza? Who knows, I mean, there are tons of people, right? But those are 3 examples. So what you want to do is on a daily basis, right? And there's a way that you can get notifications from all their new posts. Like literally every morning when I wake up, and I, when I do check my Facebook account, I've got all these posts at the top of my newsfeed of leaders in the industry. So guess what I do then, right? I'll spend, actually, I used to do this, but I'll do it a little bit still, but I spend 10 minutes, 15 minutes each day just leaving comments on those leaders' posts. But here's the key. You guys might have seen like people leave comments where they're like, awesome, cool, you rock, great post, right? Makes sense. Like if you saw comments like that, are you going to get value from those comments? Absolutely not, right? So if you're not going to get value from comments like that, there is no point in you leaving comments like that on other people's posts, especially leaders. So when you see other, or when you start, doing this, you're looking at leaders' posts that they're posting, whether it's their Facebook lives, pre-recorded videos, even picture quotes, right? Whatever they post, spend 15 minutes leaving some comments, right? But here's the key: intelligent comments, right? Comments that add value. Okay, they're intelligent. Comments that add value, comments that are inspiring, that's going to be inspirational to others or more motivational or entertaining, right? That are going to be funny, that cracks a joke and other people are going to laugh, right? If you start commenting like that, if you want a number as to how many comments you should do each day, like maybe do 5 comments in the morning, 5 comments in the afternoon, 5 comments in the evening. So that's 15 comments across different leaders. You could even do Facebook groups as well, but like value Facebook groups, not spammy Facebook groups, right? Where people are actually engaging, right? But if you start doing that, guess what's going to happen? People are going to read your comment, like those leaders, followers, and they're going to go, oh, wow, that's a very like that inspired me or entertained me, or that was right, motivated me. That was really smart. And then they're going to click on your name. They're going to go to your profile, and then we'll go to this next step in a second. But if your profile is set up correctly in a way that you're kind of using those same tips I just gave you, right? It adds value. There's some inspiration, some motivation, could be entertaining even, right? People are going to go, oh, wow, this person's posting some great stuff. And they're going to hit the friend request, or they're going to follow you if you've got the follow button. And if you don't have your friend request button on, by the way, you should go check that, and you should have that turned on, and even your follow button as well. Because if you're a marketer, you want your perfect prospects to be following you, right? So important. And the other thing as well is make sure, this is kind of off topic, but if you are building a business on Facebook, on your profile, make sure that you make your profile like public, right? Because you don't want to be a marketer and it's private. Like you actually want to be out there so that you can attract the perfect prospects to you, right? So that's a really good tip. The second tip is go find, like when you go to those leaders' posts or in Facebook groups, you see all the likes, right? It used to say 10 likes, 20 likes, 100 likes, whatever. Now it doesn't say that, but you can still click on the likes, and it's going to bring a list of all the people that follow or that liked that leader's post, or the post in a Facebook group. So then what you do is when the list comes up, you just spend some time following people, and you can do it very quickly. I'm not going to screen share or anything, but you can quickly follow people directly from there. And within 5 minutes, you could follow maybe between 30 to 50 people, and a percentage of those people, right? So if you follow 50 people or whatever, right, amount of people, you might have 10 to 15% of those people follow you back, right? So that's a great way to build an audience. And the reason not everyone follows you is because not everyone's going to resonate with you. So that's totally cool. So if you think about it, if you followed 100 people a day, you're going to have maybe between 10 to 15 people adding you or following you on Facebook, right? But out of those 100 people, those 10 to 15 people are the higher quality people, the people that resonate with you more and actually want to connect with you. Some of the other ones, they probably look at your profile, but they're not going to resonate with you, and that's totally cool, right? But that's step number 1. you want to focus on building your audience, right? Step number 2, right, is the next crucial part, right? But before I get to that, is if you build and I see this other mistake happen all the time. People will build, a Facebook profile of 5,000 friends, but then they don't post anything, right? And those 5,000 friends don't even know who, Joe Blogs is or whatever, right? So once you build an audience and you're consistently building an audience, you want to be able to engage that audience. So this is the E part. So BES, B, build your audience. E, engage your audience. So what do you want to do? You want to, again, post valuable content, inspiring, motivational, that delivers tips, that's entertaining, right? So some of the things that you can do is do Facebook Lives, maybe daily or every 2 days, create pre-recorded videos. Picture quotes is great. Story posts where you can either share one of your stories or just share some value, kind of a longish post. And you can post that with, let's say, a lifestyle picture. Some other stuff you can do is you can post memes. You can post just stuff that's going to add value, kind of like what I'm doing here right now. This is actually meant to be like one of the trainings I'm doing in the promotions group, where I'm teaching promotion secrets. But what you want to do is, what I would recommend actually is go check out my personal profile, and just spend literally you don't have to spend much time. Spend 1 or 2 minutes just scrolling down my newsfeed and just analyze what I'm doing, what sort of videos am I posting, what sort of image quotes, right? And if you do that, I'm telling you, the amount of people every single day now, from leaving comments, engaging on other leaders, Facebook pages, groups, and creating this content on my timeline. I think I even had someone today, right? But literally almost on a daily basis or every 2 days, I have people adding me. Actually, every day I have people adding me on Facebook. But probably every 2 days, I have someone messaging me saying, hey, look, I came across your profile and man, you got some really great content on your timeline, right? So they tell me that, right? So I'm not trying to toot my own horn or anything. I want to teach you guys what you can duplicate in your business so that you can grow your business. So go spend 2 minutes looking at my timeline and start duplicating it. Now, some of the stuff that I do is a little bit more advanced. You don't have to be that advanced. Like some of my videos, I do have a video editor that edits them for me. It puts intros, outros. You don't have to do that stuff. You can just go live like this for 10 minutes, deliver some value. And I know people that have made over 6 figures on their Facebook profile just doing Facebook Lives, just hitting go live, delivering value, and they're generating sales, right? So you want to start engaging your audience. Another way you could do it is, I personally don't like this one so much anymore because I don't have the time. But if you're in network marketing, you could be having conversations with people, getting to know them, just really building that relationship. Yeah, I still do it a little bit, but I try to make it quick because I just don't have the time, right? But if you follow these steps in order, you can have people reaching out to you and getting started, and you don't have to spend too much time, right, conversing back and forth. So that's engaging your audience. And then the third one is selling your audience. So again, if you remember, it was BES. So the third step is you want to sell your audience. And how do you do that? So there's lots of ways. Okay. So as you're building your audience, you want to be engaging your audience with content, delivering value. That also builds relationships with them. That also gets them to know you, to like you, to trust you. And once they've got to that point where they know that you deliver great value and they like you, as a leader, now you can start giving call to actions, right? Which just means telling people what step to take next. And that could either be maybe in every Facebook Live that you do, you could say, and depends what you're promoting, right? So if you're, promoting health and wellness, shakes, you could give some tips on how to lose weight, how to increase your energy, right? How to get more fit, look sexy. And then at the end, you could be like, hey, by the way, I've got this great new product that I'm using that's helped me. And then you insert a result. It's helped me to achieve this result. If you'd love to learn more about that, just, drop a comment below or send me a private message and I'll be happy to share with you more about that, right? And now you can move towards having a conversation with them and introducing them to your product or service or opportunity, right? Guys, does this make sense? Let me know in the comments so far if this is making sense. I'll give you more tips for selling your audience in a second, but I'd love to know. Give me some feedback. Just put a big X if you're getting some value from this in the comments. But yes, you want to sell your audience, right? Some other ways you could do that is you could create curiosity posts. So this is something I'm actually training, which if you guys are watching this in the actual, in the promotions Facebook group I got, then you guys would know that I created, the first training I did was about an hour long on creating curiosity posts. And anyone else that's watching, curiosity post is basically saying something like, if I can show you a way to, and you insert a result, right? So if I could show you a way to, earn a full-time income online and fire your boss, would you want to see it? Right? Comment yes below and I'll show you a video about it. Right? Stuff like that. So I'm not going to go too much into detail, but creating curiosity posts is powerful, right? If you integrate that, maybe once a week, every couple of weeks, you're going to be getting an influx of people going, yeah, I'm interested. And if you're consistently building your audience, guess what? You're consistently bringing in an influx of new Facebook friends, new followers, new people that you can build an audience with by engaging them. And now every week or every time you create a curiosity post, you're going to have new, fresh people looking at that curiosity post going, yeah, I want to learn more about that. I want to learn how to get that result. I want to learn more about that product or service or opportunity or whatever it is, right? So curiosity post is a great way. Another way could be maybe doing free 15-minute consultations where you can be like, hey guys, I'm, giving away, 5 free, 15-minute coaching sessions or consultations to be able to see, to be able to help you achieve, XYZ result. If you guys want one of those free, there's only 5, then, just comment, comment results in the Facebook post below, and then I'll reach out to you. Right? And then you reach out to them and you book a 15-minute consultation. You get on the phone, you ask them questions, what are you struggling with? What do you want to achieve? Maybe you give them a little bit of an action plan, right? And you can learn this stuff from your leaders in your company, online, if you've done courses, right? This is a slightly more advanced, but as you get people on the phone, you can help them one-on-one, and then you can introduce them to whatever product that you want to sell, right? So again, this example, if you're selling, health and wellness like shakes, you can help them create a plan, maybe a meal plan, something that they can follow to be able to get that result that they want. And at the end, you could say, hey, look, I hope you're able to implement this and get results. But how would you like if I could show you a way that you can achieve that result, right? Lose weight faster or get more fit, a lot sooner, right? With a lot less effort. Would you be open to that? Right? And they'll be yes. And then now you can introduce them to your product, right? To your service or whatever it is that you're promoting. It's super simple, right? So that 3-step formula. And then I'm going to get to the bonus one. It's build your audience. Then you want to engage your audience. And then you want to sell your audience. Now, let me know. Are you guys getting value from this? The next step, step 4. Now, before I get to step 4, here's a lot of people, they can get a little bit frustrated with just those 3 steps. I'll let you know why. I mean, wouldn't you rather make tons of sales, right, and bringing a lot of money than having a trickle of sales and a trickle of money coming in, right? And a lot of people that will follow those 3 steps, I mean, as they're still learning, right, they'll be putting people in front of information or whatever it is, and then they'll get a trickle of sales, right? A sale here, a sale there. I've experienced that myself as well. Like, 1 sale a week, maybe 3 sales a month, 2 sales a month. This is years ago, right? And it takes time because people are on the fence. Like, I mean, we'll go through that 3-step formula quickly. You're building your audience, you're engaging and building a relationship with them, adding value, and now you're giving call to action so that they can learn about a product. But then people are going to be like, they're going to want to think about it, right? Or they're going to want to talk to their spouse about it, or they're going to, they're just going to hang around. They're going to be on the fence. And that right there is the thing that can frustrate a lot of marketers. I mean, I'd love to know who has experienced that in their business. Maybe I think with my first online network marketing company, they taught like some network online marketing strategies. Just still a little bit spammy when you could create like work from home ads on Facebook. It actually say work from home. And I remember like I generate a few thousand leads, But out of those leads, it just took forever for them to get started. Like the sales cycle from when they become a lead to when they buy would typically be between 6 to 9 months, which is a long time. And that happens a lot in lots of network marketing companies because they see information, but they're not making a decision. They're not moving their butt to take action, right? And for you as a marketer, that's frustrating. I mean, I'd love to know who's experienced that frustration, right? You might have already a few hundred leads. If you've got like an email list and more the automated process, right? And you've got an email list and leads that have looked at information and you're like, why are they buying? Like, why? Like, one day they'll buy, all right? And you can continue to market and you continue to email them and you can continue to send out videos or whatever. And yeah, you might get 1 or 2 sales here, but it can be a little bit frustrating or a lot frustrating because you're not making the money that you want, right? So how would you guys, by the way, thanks for that. I mean, Chuck said lots of value. Kelly getting tons of value. So awesome. You guys are getting so much value. That's great to know. So this is where the 4th step comes in, okay, which is, I would say, just as important, right? Which in a lot of circles, those 3 steps are taught, but this step 4 is how I was able to generate those 17, I lost track. It's either 17 or 18 new customers in the last 6 days, was able to hit a new rank, which I've actually been trying to achieve in the last 2 years. But, until I implemented this 4th step, this is what I'm trying to say, was that I was able to achieve this. Okay. So who wants to know the bonus? Step 4. I'm going to quickly take a sip of water. All right. So here's the 4-step formula: B, E, S, and the last one is P. Write that one down. BESP. Right? Because as you're building your audience and you're engaging your audience and you are giving call to actions and selling your audience and you are making some sales here and there, but not the sales that you want, then if you want to create literally an influx of new customers, you want to start doing promotions. Okay, promotions. So let me share with you what promotions are. Okay, I'm not going to go. I was about to go over those 3 steps again, right? As you're doing those 3 steps, build your audience, engage your audience, sell your audience, you're going to get to the point where over time, you're going to have so many people that follow you. You're going to have consistently new followers that are quickly getting to know, like, and trust you. I had someone, I think it was like a few days ago, who I gave some tips. I don't do this often, but I saw he was doing something really good. And then I gave him some tips over Facebook Messenger, just an audio message. And then he went and checked out my stuff. I think he became a lead as well, right? Like very quickly, because I added some value. So this can happen really quickly. But as you're building that audience and they're getting to know, like, and trust you, you want to start doing promotions. And what are promotions? So promotions are, what you can either be selling your own product. You don't have to be selling your own product. You can be selling a network marketing product, an affiliate product, just anyone else's product. And then what you could do is, well, number one, if they're running their own promotions, like sometimes they might be like, for the next week in network marketing, they might have, if you get this package, right, this lose weight or whatever package, you're going to get all these extra bonuses only for the next week, or you're going to get this certain amount of discount, right? That's cool. But here's the problem with that. When you're marketing stuff like that, you are just like every other distributor or every other affiliate in that company, because everyone's marketing the same offer. It doesn't separate you from everyone else. You're just a duplicate of everyone else, right? Can you make money that way? You can, right? But if you really want to create an influx of new customers, then what you do is you take either an offer that they've got going on, or heck, you could even create your own offers whenever you want, your own promotions, right? So again, I'm going to use network marketing as an example, but this can go affiliate offers, whatever you're selling, coaching even. But you can take a network marketing company's product, or even the business opportunity side of things, right? And you can present that and you can say, all right, for the next 5 days, it could even be 3 days, right? But it could even be 24 hours. But for the next 5 days, we'll just use that as an example, right? You're going to get, I mean, what's a network marketing product? I think I've already talked too much about the health and wellness one. Let's talk about, I mean, guys, give me an example. Let me know what's a product that you guys promote, right? If you're watching this, just put in the comments, what are you promoting in your company in terms of a product, and we'll use that as an example. I think it'll be really cool if I actually give you a real world example as to what you guys are promoting, because then, I mean, I might just give you the tips there and you can just go use that, right? So Ernesto says, are you doing Legendary? Yep, that's definitely one of the things I'm promoting for sure. But guys, let me know, what products are you guys promoting? Let me just have a look at these comments. All right, cool. CPA offers. Yes, I have no idea what PA offers are. Sounds like a paid advertising term, cost per acquisition offers. But even then, like, I don't actually know what that is. So I'll wait for there's a delay coming. My lead machine system. We'll use that one. I have no idea what my lead machine system is, but it sounds like it's a lead generation platform. Okay. So if you are selling a lead generation platform, right? I mean, a lot of the platforms, they have like monthly subscriptions. So it might be, let's say $100 a month, just as an example, right? So if you have a $100 per month product, you could say, all right, for the next 5 days, this is the offer. You're going to be able to join this lead generation system. It's going to be $100 to get started, right? And you're going to present what they're going to get in that system. So you're going to get Facebook organic training. I'm just making this up, by the way. Facebook paid advertising, recruiting training. You're going to get learn how to build an email list and generate leads, right? You're going to get these tools. But on top of that, just for the next 5 days, I'm going to throw in 3 bonuses. So bonus number 1, if you get started, I'm going to give you maybe a 30-minute coaching session. Could be an hour coaching session even, right? To be able to help you get set up, make sure that you're doing things right, and you can start generating your first few leads, within your first week. So you're going to get a 1-hour coaching session. The cost of that is normally, $300. Top of that, I'm going to give you a bonus training. So you could create maybe your own basic training. And you could you don't have to overcomplicate this, right? Like, I've even heard, done this myself. I've even heard top marketers that in the 7 figures, even 8 figures. And what they'll do is they'll go get a bunch of articles online, either blog posts or videos. They'll watch them or read them, and then they'll create almost a duplicate of what they learned, but in their own words, right? So they're actually getting those content ideas from other people. A guy called Chris Record, like what he used to do is he'd get 10 articles. I think he even used to take those articles, get 10 articles from blog posts, put them in a PDF, and he'd say, hey, look, this PDF is going to teach you, and whatever result it is, and you're going to get that as a bonus. And it's the best articles that I found. So, you're not going to have to go spend time searching for that. It's just, I'm just going to give them to you, right? And the cost of that, is $300 as well. That's the value, because you don't have to go spend, a whole week to try to find those, the best articles on the internet. So, you could package stuff like that. You could even package, what else could you? I thought about this like before I got on the call. Maybe if you've got your own course or someone else's course, or this was the other one, you could even create your own Facebook group and say, look, it's going to be, if you get started at this lead generation system, which is the example that Andre gave, then I'm going to be running maybe a 14-day or even a 7-day boot camp in a Facebook group, walking you step by step on how to generate leads on Facebook organically, right? I mean, who wouldn't want to be part of that boot camp? If you're going to teach them and help them to be able to get results and guide them through that process, that is a huge value add. Right? And then what you can do is, once you've packaged those bonuses, you're only giving them away for those 5 days, right? And after those 5 days, they're gone, right? And you should close the offer once those 5 days are gone, right? So that's the first part of a promotion. Andre says free software accounts that automate some tasks are good. Okay, so you're asking, Andre, is free software accounts that automate some tasks, are they good bonuses? I would say yes. I'm not sure exactly what that would look like, Andre, but by the sounds of it, if it's software that's going to automate things for people and make things easier, and they're getting that as a bonus, then yeah, totally. But to me, that can also sound a bit complicated. So you could offer that as a bonus. But if you know how to use that software, Andre, then what you could do is create your own training, screen sharing, and you can use free apps like Zoom to record a screen share and save it. Or there's an application called Screencast-O-Matic, and you can record a 10-minute video, a 20-minute or 30-minute video. It depends however long it's going to take you to actually record and show how to set it up and use it. And that could be a second bonus. So they're going to get the free software that automates their lead generation or the tasks, and they're going to get a like a mini course on how to use that software. So that's 2 bonuses there. And you could even throw in a 30-minute one-on-one coaching session on Zoom that's going to help them get set up in whatever the machine system is. So is this making sense, guys? Right. So that's the first part. And there are so many simple ways that you can put bonuses. Like, you don't even have to overcomplicate it. You got to be smart, right? If you have a high ticket product that you're selling, right? Let's say you were selling a product that was $500. Why don't you could just go buy something that's going to cost $100 that you can give away as a bonus. So I'll give you an example. Let's say you were selling a $500 marketing course, your own course, someone else's course, right? I mean, this could probably be more likely affiliate marketing, can be network marketing too, but you're going to make $500 commission. But then for that week, you could say, whoever buys this, video marketing course, right? Or YouTube video marketing course, that's $500. That for the next 5 days, I'm going to give as a bonus a Blue Yeti microphone, right? Which is, I think it costs about $100 or something. Could be a little bit more or something, but wouldn't that be an amazing value add, right? That someone's going to learn how to use video to generate leads and grow their business, and they're going to get a bonus microphone that they don't have to pay extra for, right? So if you're making $500 commission, and you're going to use $100 of that commission to get a microphone, you're still making $400. But a lot of people are going to be like, but wouldn't I be losing money? Yes and no. It depends how you look at it, right? Because yes, you're going to lose money per sale, but if you generate an influx of 10 new customers in a week, how much is that? $4,000. Is it? Yeah, $4,000 in your pocket after you've bought, those Blue Yeti microphones and given them as a bonuses. Does this make sense, guys? Let me know. Right. So that's the first part, putting bonuses together. And the second part is promoting that and promoting that and promoting that. Because a lot of people and I used to do this as well. I've done it a few times. You create your own Facebook Live, or you create your own webinar, or you send one email to your email list with the offer, and then you're like, oh, I didn't make any sales. Oh, that sucked. and then you just quit. But that's not the way you generate lots of customers, right? You want to constantly be in front of them, right? And when you're running a promotion, if it's like a 5-day promotion, you want to be sending emails every day, right? You want to be, you could either, share the offer in those emails. You want to be putting social media posts wherever your following is, daily. You want to be doing Facebook Lives daily and mentioning the offer. If you're promoting, let's say, another company's webinar, that maybe they've got an offer that they've got going on, or your network marketing opportunity, a really cool tip is watch that entire webinar, watch that entire, business opportunity presentation, whatever it is that the sales process is, take notes, and then get ideas from those sales process, again, the webinar, the presentation, the tool, this is called in network marketing, or whatever video tool you're using, and go create Facebook Lives, like out of your own, like creating your own content based on the ideas you got or the inspiration you got from those webinars, right? Because now there's also going to be congruency between your content, the webinar that they're going to potentially watch as well. So it makes it very easy to transition from, hey, look, if you got value from these tips, and you know, and yeah, if you feel they're going to help you out and you got a lot of value from these tips, and you want to dive deeper, then I've got this great webinar that you can go watch that's going to teach you, you know, how to, in this example, I'm talking about promotions, right? It's going to teach you how to be able to, you know, create, you know, a big windfall of promotions, you know, make a ton of cash and be able to grow your business a lot faster, right? You know, to get access to that webinar, or if you want the training or the video or whatever it is, just comment video in the comments below and I'll send that to you. So you're kind of giving, so now you're connecting your promotional posts, whether it's a Facebook Live, a story post, a curiosity post, whatever it is. Stories are really good now, like Instagram or Facebook stories. And now you're delivering value and you're pointing them to that webinar. And you can and of course you can put your own offers and bonuses and promotions, right? So guys, let me know. Was that helpful? Did that add value? Did that spark some new ideas for you guys to grow your business? So again, the 4-step formula: BESP. Build your audience, engage your audience, sell your audience, but also run promotions, because you are going to make a trickle of you know, sales throughout your business, you know, over time. But when you do run those promotions, you're going to be generating tons of sales, which is exactly how I've generated the 18 customers in 6 days organically. So no paid ads, right? And you can do that in your business too. Now, one last question that I like to answer, because a lot of people, like, you guys are watching this again, and this is something I'm doing in the promotions training group. So Chuck, that's awesome. So it's like, yes, got some great ideas. Totally. Right. And the other thing, by the way, it doesn't matter how much something costs. Something could cost $7 to get started, and you can create your own little offer for that. Right. So I'm just saying that, Chuck, because I know what, you know, the company that you're in as well. So the other thing I was going to mention is a lot of the question that comes up is, well, how often should I run promotions? Right? Which is a really good question. It's up to you how often you do it. But I mean, just imagine if you ran one promotion per month for a period of 5 days, are you still going to make sales during the month, right? If you're following the other 3 steps. But when you do run that promotion, you know, if you're kind of like, what do you call it, amateur in marketing, so you kind of, you know, you're making some sales, and maybe you're making, you know, 3 to 5 sales per month, right? Just consistently. And then you add promotions to it, right? You're still going to make 3 to 5 sales per month. But now when you run a 5-day promotion and you do it correctly, now you can bring in an influx of 15, 20, 30 customers all in one go. And all those people that were sitting on the fence, now they've got a reason to take action, get off their butt, take action, and get started, and hopefully change their lives, right? If you're selling a product that's actually going to help them, which I know you guys would be if you guys are watching this. So yeah, we're done, guys. I hope you got value from that. And you know, one last thing actually, because this training, again, I'm mentioning is a training that I'm actually doing in a Facebook group. And that's why it's gone 40 minutes now. But if you guys want to learn more about this, like, I've actually done tons more training. I'm going to do exactly more trainings like this, but more in detail, more in depth, take you step by step. If you want to be part of that, then all you have to do is go check out a training I created, alexfordclass.com. It's my new class, like literally a 20-minute video. And over the next 9 days, I'm doing more trainings on this. So if you don't have a product to promote, that's totally cool. There's actually a product that I recommend that you can promote over the next 9 days. And you could potentially make up to $1,500 per sale. But if you don't want to do that, and you just want to learn how to follow these steps to be able to grow whatever product, service, or opportunity you have, then go check it out as well, because you can join and just follow the training, just like what I've given you here. You know, apply it to whatever business and products you're using. And the other thing as well, just quickly, is I'm giving away 3 courses as well. So number 1, I'm giving a course on 5 social posts to, how to actually create promotional posts for social media, giving a prospecting course, or one of Ray Higdon's first ever courses on how to actually communicate and convert, leads into prospects and into customers. Can be used on the phone, can be used on Messenger, even like, on Facebook Lives. And then I just added a 3rd course, like literally today, which is one of my courses. If you guys want to go deep and learn how to do video marketing and I actually share a 4-step formula that you can follow, which I actually used in this video as well, by the way, but a 4-step formula so that you can turn your audience into leads and customers, and how to promote those videos. I'm giving that course away as well. Like, I've sold that course for $297 and I've sold it for more as well. So go check it out, because I'm giving those 3 courses away. There's literally over $2,000 that you can get. So go check that out. Watch that video. We've got 9 days left for the training that I'm going to be doing in the Facebook group. And you're going to get lifetime access to that group as well. So you can watch that training whenever you want. But after those 9 days, I'm not going to be opening that Facebook group up for a while, because I'm actually going to be turning that into like a group coaching Facebook group. So if you guys want access to that for free for life, and be able to ask questions whenever you want to build your business, go check it out, alexfordclass.com. And you're welcome, Kelly. Thanks for that. I appreciate it. So you guys take care, and I'll catch you guys hopefully in the Facebook group if you want some more of this training. See you later.